A very warm welcome to you all. Our guest tonight is Aubeeluck. He is a dancer and a choreographer. Tonight, during this episode, Ant is going to share with us more about his journey in this dance industry. But before that, let's have a look at this video. Ants, thank you so much for joining us in the studio of the MBC.
Hi, Koyol, and thanks to you for having invited me here on the set.
And dance is not just about learning a series of steps to music. It is a way of moving that uses our body as a means to express and to communicate. What does dance represent to you?
Yeah, you said it all. So dance is for me is about the expression of yourself. You know, you've got different kinds of dances, okay? So for me, dance is just an expression of yourself through the movements, through your talents, through the facial expressions, through different kinds of forms of your body. So, and dance for me has, it's just about a transition of emotions also. So you've got, for example, one item can represent sadness, one item can represent happiness, and one item also can represent anger. So, it's about different emotions. So dance for me is just an expression of yourself.
We can therefore say that where words fail, dance speaks.
So dance has got different forms, okay? So I always say that it's a therapy, okay? It can also relieve you from stress and makes you more comfortable when you dance. For example, being a dance coach, I've got lots of students that come to our studio, and I always tell them that dance is a therapy, and it helps you to be more like fruitful in your everyday life, and even at work, it can help you out, to be more productive.
So true. But Hans, how did you develop the passion for dancing? When did it all start?
Well, my journey started very long ago. I was 4 years old. Okay, my mother has always been developing my skills. So I've always been watching the rehearsals at my home. Okay, from the Nalini dance group, and this is where my talent started for dance. And I was always watching at my mom, just teaching the students, teaching the dancers to perform on stage on the live shows. And I always said that I wanted to be like you, mom. So this is where my journey started. Okay, of course, it did not only start by dance. Okay, when I was 6 years old, I did a theater show from Romin Naraidu. Okay, he's also one of my mentor, and he's the one also who taught me about acting, about teaching, and about playing, on stage on live shows. And I was 6 years old, and from 6 years old, I developed that talent from dance, from theater, and yeah, it went on like that. And my very first show as a dancer was when I was 8 years old. Well, it wasn't like it was a mixture of dance and theater. It was during the Diwali show in a hotel, where we explained the history of the Diwali, how it
mythologies and all
started.
that,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's it. And so I was like, I got a minor role on that, and as I said, this is where I started my journey as an artist, and yeah, I got it. And then after all, when I left my HSC, my higher school certificate, I was like, I had no job. Okay, so my mother proposed me to join the group, the Nalini dance group, and this is where also, like I just did it like the maximum of my time, and because I was, well, I just finished my HSC, and I had full time to concentrate on dance. Okay, and yeah, this is how I started again my journey into dance. And I was dancing, you know. I was, at the time we were having lots of shows in weddings, in receptions, in live concerts, in different, you know, different items also. And yeah, this is how everything started.
And Ants, like you've mentioned, your mother is in fact the founder of the Nalini dance group, and she has also been a judge for many competitions. So, how was it for you? Was she ever critical about your performance? Did you ever have to feel the pressure, like you have to be good enough, you know?
Yes, in fact, Koyol, you know, my mom has always been, you know, well, critical, yes, but also very like meticulous on the simple things. You know, for example, she always wanted me to be the best.
Yes.
So like she is. So yeah, she's been critical to me, and we've always, you know, have that relationship like mother and son. Yes, in the house, but in the work it was like, you know, different, that
She's your
relationship.
mentor then.
Yeah. So yeah, we she's always been, you know, just making me like the best of the best. And yeah, well, sometimes yes, but sometimes not also, because as I said, I've been like into the industry since my 4 years old, well, since a baby, I must say. And I know already about the, you know, the discipline, you know, about the good and the bad, the do's and the don'ts. And I must say also that we have that culture, you know, at home and even at the workplace, that culture of being a disciplined person, because dance is a discipline. You know, at our studio, it's a discipline. So every people, all the persons, all the dancers that come at our place, when they leave, they don't leave the same like they enter the Nalini dance group, because everyone has got their responsibility, everyone has got their own responsibility toward their costumes, you know, about their timings. It's always like that at our place. So yes, my mom has always been, not only for me, but for all the youngsters, okay, and even myself, I've always direct the youngsters, you know, to be disciplined, to be to have a good sense of living, to have a good way of living.
Be
So
consistent as well.
yeah, of course, be consistent, because all these have will have a positive impact on our everyday life. Yeah.
Definitely. And you are a dancer and you've been part of so many shows. So, what are the different dance forms that you practice?
Okay, so we've got different dance forms. Okay, we've got the Bollywood dance, which we are renowned of. We've got the Bollywood dance. We've got the Zumba. Okay, we've got the kids classes that we do. Like, it's a mixture of Bollywood and Hollywood. We've got salsa, and yeah, these are the forms of dance that we do. But during the shows, like, you know, we are more specialized into Bollywood dance, and because I think the demand is higher here in Mauritius for Bollywood, and
Yeah.
people love it, you know. And yeah, the main part of our dance life is the Bollywood dance for the Nalini dance group. But indeed, we do also fusions, we do also Europeans, we do also like different kinds of dances. And for instance, at our studio, we teach Bollywood dance and Zumba and kids classes. So I mean the demand is higher for that.
And Nalin Dance Group has, in fact, built a strong reputation over the years, you
Uh-huh.
know, and it is, in fact, one of the first Bollywood dance group in Mauritius. How do you see the journey? And how do you feel to be part of such a group now and to handle it? Because you, in fact, had experience in the cabin crew, right, in
Yes.
aviation.
Uh-huh. So yeah, indeed, it's a pride, to form part of the Nalini dance group, because yes, we are the founder of the Bollywood dancers in Mauritius. So we are here since 25 years now, and we are the first Bollywood dance group that existed in Mauritius since 25 years, and for me, it's a privilege to lead that group because we believe in it, we believe in that group. And it's been an enriching journey from 25 years because we've traveled different countries, we've done lots of shows, lots of concerts, advertisings, fashion shows, different items, different forms of shows. And for us, it's a pride to be among the founder of the Bollywood dancers in Mauritius. So yeah, that's it. And as you said, I've been also a cabin crew, okay, and since 4 years, and even that journey was very enriching. And I've traveled to many countries, and yeah, I just hope that I go well. I've been placed on a leave without pay actually because of the COVID
Yeah.
and all these stuffs, and I just hope to fly again. Yeah.
Get you more time to devote
Yeah,
to
yeah,
the
that's
Only
it.
Dance
And
Group.
in fact, yeah, it is. When I was flying, I wasn't having too much time to concentrate on the Nalini dance group. But since COVID happened, so I've got lots of time, lots of energy to spend on the Nalini dance group. And we're working on other projects also, and some different forms of projects that we're working, like for example, having different branches and working on some online classes. And yeah, we're working on that actually.
Do you think it's helpful to conduct online classes for dance?
To be honest, for me, not. No, because, we've tried it, online classes. It worked out, yes, but after 2 or 3 weeks, it starts getting, demotivated.
Yes.
Because, dance, like I said, dance is an expression, okay? Dance is just an expression, it's an energy that you connect, that you feel, that you share with your other ones. And but through online, you can't like share that energy to the students, okay? So dance should be taught face to face,
Yeah.
okay? Like physically, okay? So for me, better way to learn dance is not online, but it's in a
It's in
studio.
studio with
It's in a yeah,
everyone
with
creating the
everyone
same
sharing that
energy.
joy, sharing that energy, and sweating together, laughing, having fun. This is dance for me.
What would you say are the misconceptions of Bollywood dance though in Mauritius?
Well, misconceptions has got, each people has their own opinions, but we can't deny the fact that each one can have their own opinion also. Each one, Bollywood dance is good, because it has got lots of style in one style. For example, salsa. Okay, you can make a salsa dance in Bollywood. Okay, you can make like a contemporary dance in Bollywood, for example. Okay, and the fact that each one has their own opinion, and each one should respect each other's opinion. So for me, well, Bollywood dance is just an expression, and each one has got their own opinion. So for me, that's okay.
It is a mix of different dances now, right? I mean, it has influences from jazz,
Yeah.
Arabic, and various other dance forms
Uh huh.
now.
Yeah. In fact, as I said, so you have salsa, you have Arabic, and with the new kusu kusu from Nura Fatihi, and it's a kind of Arabic with Bollywood, okay, jazz with Bollywood, salsa with Bollywood. So yeah, it's good because the demand is here, the demand is high, so Bollywood is very large. So you have different kinds of items and styles that you can mix together with Bollywood. Yeah.
Do you believe, though, that it's important to learn other Indian dance forms in order to master the Bollywood dance?
Of course, totally important because when you go for, I think it's in different forms of art that you do, you should start with classical. For example, classical helps you. For example, when a guitar player plays guitar, he should start from the acoustic. Which means classical. But same as dance, when a dancer has got that touch, that ABCD of the classical dance, okay, then he can dance different kinds of dance because he will learn the techniques of the dance. Okay, so the classical, for example, the Kathak or the Bharatanatyam, helps you out to dance, because you learn the countings, you learn the beats, you learn the master of your body, you learn the master of the memorization, so all of these matters, so I would say yes, everyone should start with a classical, okay, to be able to express themselves better through any kinds of dances.
Mhm. It's good to be versatile as well.
Yeah, in fact it is.
And Ans, how do you see the dance forms and the industry as general having evolved in over the years? What are the changes that you observe?
Dance has been evolving, especially now with lots of facilities that the youngsters are having. For example, you've got social media like TikTok or Instagram or Facebook. All of these have got different various of forms of dances. Okay, for example, there has been an evolution. Yes, when you do the history, like let's say 30 years ago, we were concentrating on only like one type of dances, like for example Bollywood. But for now, with the different kinds of facilities and mediums and the means of social media, so the youngsters nowadays are just expressing themselves more and more. So yes, there has been an evolution, and that evolution helped out. And even that evolution in dance, maybe in India, in the Bollywood industry, and people have got work. This has created employment. This has created lots of, for example, the camera, the technicians, the choreographers, makeup artists. There has been an evolution.
There's also a lot of awareness and respect now to different dance forms.
Yes, there are some awareness, and the different dance forms. For example, when you do an advertising, you should know what type of advertising that you're doing because there are loads of code to respect, and lots of copyright of codes. Yeah, all these matters nowadays.
And so, where do you derive inspiration to choreograph a piece of music? And how do you believe artistry can be achieved in dance?
Yeah. Well, my inspiration comes from God. So you need to, you need to meditate a lot, okay, to get that. Well, it is also challenging, but with God, everything is possible. So you've got that inspiration, okay, by doing some research. You have that process. You need to observe lots of things, lots of videos. Okay, for example, the dance. Okay, a choreographer means something. Each choreography means something. Like I said in the beginning, it means happiness. It means anger. It means different kinds of expressions. So for me, my inspiration comes from the research that we do, the sports, comes from my mother. It comes from different types of inspirations. Yeah.
Do you think acting ability is also important? That is, the talent to display emotion, the depth of a character in a dance performance?
It is very important indeed. So acting, when you dance, when you're a dancer, you can do anything. Okay, so you can act, you can play, you can dance, you can play music. Because dance has got different forms, like I said. And a dancer can act, of course, and acting helps out because of the facial expressions. Let's say, for example, when you ask me to do a choreography on happiness. Okay, so the actor should be happy. Okay, so with a great smile, with with the body expression, all these here, like it plays out.
And you've choreographed so many dance, but which is your favorite and why?
Oh, my favorite is every dance is my favorite. I don't have any favorite because all my creations are unique. So all my creations are special to me. And for example, in the classes, in my Bollywood dance classes, we do like the choreographies based from the demands also of our students and also from our creations. So all my choreographies are special to me, and I love them.
And through the videos, we've also noticed that the Nalini dance group focuses a lot on costume
Yeah.
and somehow helps to elevate the performance, making it more eye-catching to
Uh-huh.
the audience.
Yes, it is. And yeah, our costumes are very like colorful, because when you dance, for example, on a stage with the lights, with the different color lights, that helps out, that helps your performance, stand out. So yeah, these are all important. Well, the costumes, and because it's the costumes that helps your performances to be better. Okay, for example, when we wear our simple clothes and when you wear your costumes, that makes the show catchy. Yeah.
True. And what is your vision now as a choreographer and for Nalini dance group as well?
Our vision is to of course to remain the top of the top, because for us our vision also is to concentrate on the youngsters, is to build up their characters, is to build up their capacity to choreograph also and to dance. Okay, and our vision is to make everyone dance because dance has got lots of benefits, many positive things. I've also do research, and I saw that dance helps from uh, uh, from the Alzheimer. So because you know dance is just stimulating the brain. Just thinking and memorizing and doing and just expressing uh, the steps. So this fights against Alzheimer because Alzheimer comes from a dormant brain. So when we keep the brain active, when we work out our brain, when we also do the music, when we create, when we fight, we just work our dance that fights against Alzheimer. And yes, our vision also is to help people to have a healthy living style through dance. And yeah, that's all.
We are actually drawing towards the end of this episode, but before that ends, any advice you would like to give to aspiring dancers and encouraging them to pursue their dreams?
Well, my advice is to not to dream, but to for me all the dreams are true. All the dreams are true because all the dreams exist already. That's us who need to work to make it happen.
To manifest it.
Exactly, to manifest it. And for me, what I would say, all the youngsters, is to just fight, just go forward, because everything is possible in life, and all the difficult things. For me, there are no difficult things. Okay, say, oh, it's difficult. No, it's not that for me. All the things are positive. All the things are here, are real. We just need to go and fetch it. Okay, but to go to fetch it, we need to work. We need to have a disciplined lifestyle. We need to have a healthy lifestyle, and we need to be humble in life. Yeah.
Thank you so much, and it was such a delight to have you on the set tonight and learn about your inspiring journey.
Okay, I should thank you, and thank you very much for having me here on set with you, Koyal.
Dear viewers, we have now come to the end of this episode. Thank you for your time. We hope to catch you next week at the same time, same channel. Have a great evening.